Hi, my name is Cameron Smith. I'm from Coastal, Pennsylvania. I've been racing flat track since I was 4 years old. I'm 24 years old now, so I've been doing it for a good bit of time.
What got you started in racing?
Just being around the flat track community in my area, you had a lot of top riders: Brandon Robinson, Jake Johnson, Johnny Long, Johnny Lewis. All those guys from PA is um, just a high. Um, I don't even know how you would say it. Just a lot of fast riders in that area, and I just got to be, just introduced to all those people, at whatever track we're at, local race, and every race on, they kind of helped me out. Every race, a different rider would help me out, and they kind of put me where I'm at today. With all of the good riders and the talent, and all that kind of stuff, it kind of makes it more even for me today because kind of it's just like all these fast riders and some people get overwhelmed and it's just like, well, I've been riding with them for a good while now, so it's kind of just one of those things. Just get a good whole shot, hold your line, and do it and put in a good race, and as long as you do that you should be all right, unless a guy comes underneath you if you leave a door open. But as long as you put a good race in and get a good start, have yourself in a good position, especially like a track like this when it's one line, just get out front and just put in good lines.
Do races like this sort of even the playing field, do you feel?
Yeah, because I mean, you might have a kid who might be coming up from the amateur ranks, or guys who really don't normally ride on 450s, ride 450s. Guys are already on 450s trying something new. So I mean, everybody wants to win, but everybody's always trying something. So yeah, the playing field is even. I mean, there's no big rigs here. There's not like you have a million teams here. Everybody's in the van. Normally everybody's already down Florida, so they just brought a bike up. People might have came down from North or Cali or something like that, just to try and get some riding time before Daytona, and obviously because it's the winter. So yeah, it evens the playing field. I think it's pretty fair. I think my size and the way I ride, a twin kind of suits me a little bit better. But if I have to get on a 450 and ride it, I will. Um, it really doesn't matter. Like I said, preferably I'd rather be on a twin, but if I had to be on a 450, I would go on a 450. But at the end of the day, you got to ride both of them. You got to ride everything on kind of everything. A track like today isn't too bad. I mean, if the groove was wider, it'd be kind of good, so you can have a little bit more room to pass. I like slick tracks, dry tracks, tacky tracks. I kind of like them all, but I like the looser tracks like Lima or something like kind of like how it was here on Friday. You kind of let it hang loose and kind of let the bike do it at once and kind of pick your foot up in the middle corner and just kind of drive off. That's kind of like my liking. It can be hard. You just got to keep eye on the track. You got to know your motorcycle, what's it going to do when you make a certain type of change. Just keep watching the track, watch the weather. It could be 70 and during the day it could be 70 at night, but it could be high humidity, so it's going to be slicker. Obviously with the humidity and stuff like that, and the moisture coming up out of the ground. So you just got to pay attention to what's going on, how many riders are on the track, what the track is doing, what the weather is doing, and just minute changes to the bike, and more or less making more changes to yourself. John, I met John kind of out of coincidence in Springfield, Illinois, after a short track back in like 2017 or 18. He told me to come to his house so he could show me how to short track. I think I met up with him later that year, and ever since we've just been cool. Trying to help out with his kids. He's helped me out with stuff, being on twins, and just trying to be an overall help to each other and trying to benefit from our relationship. I was with Honda for a long time, and then I actually kind of rode a KTM here this weekend for the first time, and I really like it. It's definitely different from anything I've ever ridden. I've ridden the newer Yamahas, but I like the KTM. I think KTM kind of sticks out to me the most, and I think it's kind of suits my style and does what I wanted to do.
As a privateer effort for most of your career,
Yeah.
what are some of the challenges that presents to you on a weekend at like a national?
Just it kind of all starts on Monday. You're working, you're trying to get everything together, working your day job, working out, getting the bikes together. So kind of on race day, it's kind of hard sometimes mentally, just making sure that I'm there mentally, knowing that I can win, even though I have a full time job. I'm trying to get everything ready by myself. I'm not going to load the bikes up and head to the track, but at the end of the day, I love it. Just working, grinding it out, getting the work done on the bikes, and going to the racetrack and seeing what I can do. I get up against the best guys with the best teams. So I think that's kind of cool. I get to go out and do that, and I have people behind me that allow me to do that. Definitely working all the way up to the point to, getting podiums and, getting a win. Definitely have to get better on putting a whole day together. Good time qualifying, a good heat race, and a good main. I've done it before, but just keep doing it throughout the season. And I think it's just putting the whole thing together. I think that's going to come with putting the whole team together and just them work with me on how to be a better racer. So I think race technique and strategy is going to be better. Obviously being with the better riders up front, I think that's going to be a big key. So I just think knowledge, keep getting knowledge and experience on the twins and try to learn as much as possible.